Are we live? Hello, guys. Are we live? It looks like we are. Good morning, everybody. Like I always say, you got that 15-second delay. Just know that it is there. Hope everybody is doing well this morning. Let's start off with a little song right here from Sarah Collins. What impresses you? What impresses you? Let's see what Sarah Collins has to say. Hello, Andrea. Arms, Tammy, Payne. Let me drop this jam and we'll get right into a little bit of conversation. I'll explain that on today in 1 minute, but I work from home. The first couple hours of the day, I have some Zoom meetings remotely, and then I head in for a 9 o'clock in-person meeting. Joey Beans, buongiorno, sir. Let's go. Let's get this jam started with a little Sarah Collins. Start off the day in a positive way. What impresses you? Don't be impressed. That doesn't impress me much. Here we go. Well, there you go. That's a little Sarah Collins this morning. Let's have a little coffee. Thank you for stopping in. What would life be without coffee? Okay, that don't impress me much, right? She's looking to be impressed by a lot of different items, but anyway, number one, first impressions are important. That doesn't impress her much. So she might be looking for the whole package. I'm not sure. If she's looking for the whole package, she's missing out on life because you got to give a little. Not everybody has the whole package, the total package, everything you are looking for. Andrea knows. Good morning. Nice to see you. Thank you for stopping in. I think this is your first time stopping by. Belleville is doing beautiful things. Andrea, you just led me to a topic I was going to speak about. That don't impress me much. Well, something that did impress me yesterday is that the Belleville Sons of what club is it? The American Legion. The American Legion in Belleville brought last week when it was below freezing. It was like 3 degrees out. Oh, okay. Nice to see you, Andrea. Thank you for stopping in. Your presence is a present. Appreciate your comment. Welcome, Andrea. We got Andrea Fatali and we got Andrea. So, Andrea, welcome in. Andrea, thank you for stopping in. Good morning. Like I always say, your presence is a present. So beautiful. Yesterday, I got a message that the American Legion 105 in Belleville brought blankets and food and jackets and socks to the homeless down by Pennsylvania Station. Penn Station, we have a Penn Station in Newark. It's 10 minutes down the road. It's in the Ironbound, down next section of Newark. Good morning, Joey Dell. And so that's Belleville. The team got 2 trucks together and they brought down some stuff for the homeless people. Within minutes, 50 people lined up behind Penn Station. Now, Penn Station links New Jersey and New York. It's in the heart of Newark, and it links our area to Manhattan. It was such a nice, yeah. I'm gonna go down there and be a part of it because I feel it's necessary, and I'm proud that it's Belleville, you know. So 50 people lined up in about 5 minutes. Good morning, Gerard. Gerard, can you imagine? One woman with like a 6-year-old girl. They were homeless, and they gave. Oh, and one of the girls, one of the young ladies, gave the 6-year-old kid the gloves off her hands. That's Belleville. That's Belleville people for you. We're a good group of people. Excuse me for slurping, but the coffee is hot. Uh-oh. Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the cash app. Appreciate the cash app. That's very nice. I did not expect that. Thank you for the cash app. Hello. Mugs, thank you. Very nice. Very, very nice. All right. So, yeah, that was Belleville. So I'm going to join. It's the American Legion Post 105. It's a very nice organization. Friend of mine bartends in there. She's there every day. Well, 3 days a week, not every day. 3, 4 days a week. It's a nice place. So yeah, so that's what Belleville did. So at Penn Station, yeah, like I said, 50 people lined up in a matter of minutes, and the young lady who was part of the crew actually took the gloves off her hand and gave it to a 6-year-old homeless girl who was with her mom. So that's Belleville. Nutley, nothing much happening in Nutley. Andrea Fratelli. Nutley's just doing what Nutley does. The potholes are absolutely shameful. Somebody is going to get hurt. I blew something out of the back of my car. I have to get that checked out. Maybe something came loose. No, doesn't sound like anything serious. Just dropping in to wish everybody a good morning. Welcome to the chat. Andrea knows. No topic. I don't have a topic. No topic, MB. It's just coffee before I go into my next meeting. Christopher Toro, thank you for stopping by. MB, thank you for stopping by. Gerard is here. Well, the topic I opened up with was a song about Don't Impress Me Much. Sarah Collins sang it. It's a country song. What can impress you? Nothing impresses me. You can't, like I said many times, you're the celebrity, the working people, the blue-collar crowd. You're the celebrity. When you come up next to a celebrity, they should take a picture with you. Yeah, but first coffee. Of course, coffee. So, yeah, that's the situation. That's what we're going with. Just general topic. Just a little coffee, MB. Start the day off. That's it. Yes, I match my colors. Don't bother me. The street sweepers are sweeping the streets outside. You can ask any question that you want. So that's the story there. Just general. My fish, the one that has cancer, looks like it's dying. My fish that has the thing on his head, looks like he's going to pass away. He's getting slower and slower. I've never seen a fish with a tumor, but he's got something on his head, and I don't know what it is, if my fish has cancer or what, but that fish is getting slower and slower and slower after that color distortion materialized and spread. It's very interesting. I don't know. So let's see if that fish passes. I got to do a real deep clean on the fish tank. I'll empty it out this weekend. Yep, I already set my notifications. Whether I'm there or not, you get the view, MB. As always, that's what we do. So I made some strides yesterday. Actually, let me just take a look at something here. All right, guys, thank you. I hit 1175. That's crazy. Steven Marinello says you're gaining subs every day. Nah, I don't think so. No, I didn't post that one, MB. That's hysterical. So I hit 1175 yesterday for a channel with no topics. That's very good, I believe. So it's growing every day. A little bit on the Twitter. My Twitter was acting up yesterday. I was having problems. I don't post much on Twitter, but I'm going to get back to Twitter because I'm doing the wrestling thing also. Not professional wrestling, high school and collegiate wrestling. So, Mike John, how are you? Nice to see you. Patricia, I don't know what kind of disease this fish has. Discoloration materialized, and he's slowing down now. I don't know if it's cancer. I mean, I didn't take it to the doctor, the fish doctor. But, yeah, he's slowing down. So I'm going to take my fish tank apart this weekend, scrub it, deep clean it, put fresh water in. Oh, cool. That's great. I love it, MB. The Gay Social Club. That's pretty cool. That's cool. That's a good one. That's a good one. That means I got their attention, right? It's called ICK. What does that mean, Patricia? I'm not sure. Like I say all the time, MB, if somebody's paying attention to you, that means you own their brain. Who knows, MB, if it's in pain? Oh, I'm down to 3 right now. A few have passed. Saturday, I'll buy about 4 or 5 more. I got the colorful ones. I'll take a video, but I got some algae in the tank. But it's okay. I know, buddy. I know, Andrea. Yeah, 1175 is a nice number. I like that number. Play that on the picket. Who would ever think that I would get 1175s in the Gay Social Club, as MB says it's explained as? And what's wrong with gay anyway? I know a lot of gay people. But there's not really a gay social club. But we do know a lot of gay people. You have a turtle. Nice. Yeah. Well, those are typically, Patricia, probably goldfish. They are filthy, dirty, disgusting creatures. These are tropicals, so it's a little different. Hello, Ralph. Good morning. These are tropicals, so it's a little bit different. You know what I mean? The tropicals, they last longer. The water stays cleaner. The problem is when I flush the tank out, the water gets cool, and it takes a day to heat up. So sometimes the fish can go into shock and they can die right there, you know? But the fish, when I turn the lights on in the morning, they come right up to the top like a dog. They're ready to eat. They know. I guess fish know. Their owner. I guess we are called. I don't know. Goldfish, you have to feast. They're filthy. Ugh. Goldfish are filthy, and they'll never. The fish don't. Fish will never stop eating. They'll eat until they blow up. You know. So that's it. I'm having my coffee. I can't. I was a little late because I was in a meeting. Hand pig waiting. Well, like I said, any comment that you get is a good comment. It means you're in their brain. I always say that. Arlene, good morning. Nice to see you. Nice to see a mix of ladies and gentlemen in the social club this morning. We are streaming live from my studio, my makeshift studio. Like I said yesterday, once I log off on here, I'll go into the virtual background for my meeting, my 8 o'clock-ish meeting. That'll be about 20 minutes, and then I'll hit the road and I'll be on site by 9 in a meeting for 9 o'clock that I conduct. 2 people are leaving the administration today, so I'm going to miss them. Yeah. So yeah, 1175. I think I'm going to have to play that picket number. I never anticipated getting that high. I don't know. Maybe through Twitter. Maybe through my Twitter account. I don't know. Or people dropping links, or just YouTube recommending it. I have no idea. No clue. No clue. Oh, I posted up some of my cooking videos. They're in my community tab. Mike John, I know you like those. I did the meatballs. I did how I make meatballs. I did did I put the broccoli rabe in there? No. I just did meatballs, I think. I put a couple of recipes up there in my community tab. Video of me making everything. So I did meatballs and I did I don't know what else. Maybe stuffed peppers. I don't know what I put up there. But they're way back in my show from a year ago, the cooking stuff, you know? Furbo, hello. Nice to see you today, Furbo. Thanks for stopping in. Haven't seen you in a bit. You pop in once in a while. It's very nice to see you. I may be doing a music minute this afternoon or at my lunch hour, maybe doing a music minute to be determined. We shall see. Oh, this coffee is flowing nicely. So this is half decaf now, guys. You like that broccoli rabe, huh? Yeah, Mike, it's my meatballs, the way I make them. I go to the local butcher right here. I'll never buy my meat from ShopRite, ever, never. I go to the butcher. Even though I don't eat meat, I make great meatballs. I mean, we all think we do. I use the brajol and I use hot sweet sausage, and I use a little pepperoni in my gravy. I never did my gravy or sauce video, but I do it a totally different way than a lot of people. I got a whole method that I follow. Oh, you made broccoli rabe yesterday. Very nice, Patricia. Did you blanch it for 3 minutes? You must blanch it for 3 minutes. Otherwise, it's going to be very bitter. Hello, ALV. But some people like the bitter. And did you hear what I said about the American Legion in Belleville? Mm-hmm. White Castle were incredible. We had White Castle yesterday. The lady wanted White Castle for Valentine's Day. What am I going to do? Some people want to go to a high-end restaurant. My lady says, let's go to White Castle and have a glass of wine and White Castle. What? Let's go where? Let's go what? Yeah, let's go to White Castle. All right. White Castle. Pull up, load up. I got the veggie sliders. I got some regular sliders, onion rings, cheese fries, French fries. It was a beautiful evening. A White Castle Valentine's Day. Can you imagine? Who said? What girl says that? They want a lot of girls. They want to go for $500 a night because it will cost you between $300 and $500 to go to a decent place now. No, I don't eat meat at all. A little bit here and there. Listen, I'll indulge in an Italian hot dog. I'll have a cheesesteak, as Mike John knows, maybe once a year down the Jersey Shore. And that's it. Oh, Wine Guild, when I jumped on, they were asking, Andrea was asking what's going on in Belleville and Nutley. So Belleville 105, the American Legion 105, last week loaded up 2 trucks on those freezing days, and they went down to Penn Station. Not the Penn Station you see, and because where you are, if you're on McCarter Highway or whatever, the back of Penn Station, it's a totally different world back there. So the back of Penn Station, so they pulled up with 2 trucks, and within minutes they had 50 homeless people lined up for the donations that everybody made. I didn't post it. I should have posted that they were doing the donations, but they did blankets, gloves, socks, all kinds of things. Christopher Smith, good morning. Welcome in to the social club. Nice to see you. So they brought 2 trucks down there, and within a couple of minutes they had 50 people lined up. One young girl, 6 years old, homeless with her mom, and the girl from Belleville. She brought the. I'll check if there's a video. I'll call my friend. I'll see if there's a video. Maybe there is a video. I would love to share that. Let me call. I'll call later on. I'll call my friend later on, and the young lady who was volunteering, she actually took the gloves off her hands and gave them to the 6-year-old homeless girl. That's a young lady from Belleville who did that. So anyway, that was the point. 105 on Washington Avenue. You know where it is, next to Motorcycle Mall? So it was a good thing. What else do we got going on? That's about it. Like I said, we hit 1175 yesterday. I do appreciate that. Not pushing it hard. I'm not dropping links. I'm just going with the flow, letting it grow organically. I'll post a video here and there that says hit subscribe. But other than that, I'm letting it grow organically as I did from day one. And here we are. Yes, I remember where it is. Yeah. Yep. Social Security Day. Yep. 15th. All you retirees, you're lucky. It's payday for all you retirees. The 15th. Interesting. Yeah. It's also Child Support Day. and if you're getting alimony, it's Alimony Day. Alimony, who the fuck? I never understood alimony. I really don't understand it. I never understood alimony. I really don't. Unless you're wealthy, there should be no such thing as alimony. I don't think so anyway. I've heard, wait, we were talking about a story. What were we talking about? Oh, that guy was taking alimony from his wife. The woman was making more and she had a pension, I think, and they got divorced, and the guy is taking alimony from the lady. We were talking about this the other day. Who were we referring to? That couple. That couple. Oh, it was in the same conversation as the dating one. Can you imagine taking alimony from a woman? Could you imagine that? What kind of man does that? You got to be a crumb cake to do that. I've seen it though. Okay, Andrea. Take care. Hello, Nick M. Nice to see you. Rehabilitation alimony makes sense. Rehabilitation alimony? Today's the child support day. No, I pay my child support on the 15th. Good morning, TT. Nice to see you. Thank you. I cannot imagine though a man taking alimony. I can feel the pain. Can you imagine taking alimony from a woman? You're a man. Get 3 jobs before you take alimony from a woman. Well, it's her fault, and she divorced me, and oh my God, she got me used to a certain what? Ma che cazzo fai? Ma Duzzy Potts, you're gonna have some bad luck. If she was rich and I would have no problem taking one. Okay, Nick, all right. Well, listen, if you were married to J Lo and she kicked you to the curb, yeah, I can understand it. But the other way, blue collar crowd taking alimony, no, that's not okay. No, that's not okay. No. Plus, you got to claim it on your taxes, alimony. Not okay. Not okay with a man taking alimony from a woman. Put your big girl panties on, boys. Go get another job. Come on. But anyway, some people do it. I heard of guys doing it. That's typically a man giving. A real man would never do that. Can you imagine, TT? I've seen it. Rehab alimony is when one partner stays home to raise kids full time for years. When they divorce, the working partner pay. Okay, that's different. I can understand that. Rehab alimony, Weingild, that makes sense. But it's typically a woman, though. It's not typically a man staying home raising the kids. Yeah. Child support, yes, not alimony. Child support, no doubt, MP. Child support possibly help co-raise your kids. They get to 23, it's over. But alimony's a little different. That's like J-Lo shit, isn't it? For working class people to do that? No, it's not okay. Brian Cravoisier has entered the building. Hello, Donnie Ragu. Nice to see you. I'm on my 4th cup. Men who take a woman's pension. What? No way. How can you do that? How can a man take a woman's pension? Is that possible? Never heard of such a thing. Well, I guess pension is blue collar. How do you do it, guys? Girls? Why do you need alimony? The women want equality. There you go. Happy ladies? Oh, okay, Patricia. That's okay. That makes sense. But still, I feel scumbaggy. It would bother me. Well, anyway, there are some scumbags out there that do it. There's not a good reason at all for a man to take alimony from a woman. Unless the roles were reversed and that man was raising kids and the woman was successful, J-Lo successful. It's a different story. Otherwise, can you imagine that's like blood money? You got to be a douchebag to do that. Patricia, good morning. TT, nice to see you this morning. Hope you are well. Hope Justin is doing okay. I'm in a different environment now. I'm doing a little remote and a little on site, so I'm in between meetings. So this is my opportunity to jump on, and I will be doing it right now from my home studio. What a name. My home studio. What a bullshit name. But I'll still match my colors. Still match my colors wherever I go, whatever I do. See, I got the gray and the gray. Good. Tell Justin I said hello, please. You don't mind, TT? I mentioned I'm getting you and Gina and Bella Belville shirt. The Belville shirt that I have. When I get over to my guy, I'm going to get them printed for you guys. I'll send them out to you. I'm going to get you the Belville shirt. It's a family tradition you wouldn't understand. That's on the back. All right? So look for that, TT, in the coming weeks. That's it. And that's basically it. Nice color coordination. Everyday color coordination. Patricia, I'm obsessed with it. I'm obsessed with color coordination. I know it's a problem. But that's me. 25 people have stopped by for coffee today. That's not so bad. I'm on for 27 minutes. We started off with Sarah Collins. That doesn't impress me much, which is a great song. What can impress you? Nothing impresses me. No celebrities impress me. I don't want to. I don't like to commiserate with them. Uh, I told you guys I was at a wrestling tournament, and one of the other dads. Now we travel all across the country for wrestling with our kids. We traveled all across the country for wrestling with our kids. I was at a wrestling tournament, and one of my son's friends' fathers comes up and says, "Stiggs, we got a celebrity in the house," and he points, and it's one of the housewives of New Jersey. I said, "That disgraziata? She's a celebrity?" Cuz we go to work every day. We take our kids all over the country. We sacrifice to give them. But we're the celebrity. Fuck them. You're the celebrity, Kevin. His name was Kevin. I said, "You're the celebrity." He's like, "Stig, you know what? You know, you're right. Fuck them." That's a Cadillac. 50s Cadillac back there. Patricia, that's a 50s Cadillac. You notice everything, guys. Wow. Holy shit. You're noticing the background, huh? That's pretty interesting. Yeah, but would you be impressed by them, Nick, if they came to, if you saw them out? Oh, I got to take a picture with, no, you wouldn't. I don't think you would. You may, that's okay. But for me, in an environment like that, we were at a wrestling tournament and we're struggling to get through, get by. Two divorced dads grinding through, and that animal with fake eyelashes and all dressed up for a wrestling tournament. That's the celebrity. No, no. I said, Kevin, you're the celebrity. You're the celebrity. Of course, you wouldn't be impressed. I'm not impressed by celebrities. You could walk right by. I wouldn't even give a fuck. Unless it's Cher, because I'm obsessed with Cher. Other than Cher, I don't give a fuck. Joe Pesci's a neighborhood guy. Frankie Valli could just pull up and drop off a coffee. They're regular type guys, so never be impressed. And that is it, guys. I got a couple more minutes, but I like that coffee makes everything possible. It does, right? Because it does. Coffee does make everything possible. Cher, oh, when I was a kid, forget about it. Sonny and Cher were on. Marron. Que bella. She was a beautiful lady. Take Me Home is one of my favorite songs. Take Me Home. One of my favorite songs by Cher. Love it. Love that music. Yeah, so we opened up with that. They put their pants on the same way you do. Absolutely, no. How you doing, no? You making our beats yet? You slicing the mozzarella? What's going on over there? You buy sliced or you slice it yourself? No. No, I don't know if I told you, but Cher was the first celeb to destroy herself. Yeah, yeah. All right, Gerard, you be well. I will talk to you later. Yeah. So no, uh, uh, it was her costume with her butt showing that did it. No, no, I liked her as the young girl. We shred our own. Beautiful, beautiful. Do you use a Hobart mixer for your dough? They still use Hobarts or no? My first job was in a pizzeria. I was like 9 years old. $2 an hour. So, a local Belleville pizzeria named My Stosos. From dear friends with them, and I was in the kitchen at like 9, 10 years old. Hello, Stephen. Nice to see you. No, 80 quarts. Do you use a Hobart mixer still? Do they still use Hobarts? We used to use. Hobarts were used for pharmaceutical industry also, and also in pizzerias. Hobart. Dump it in, mix it up. Boom, boom, boom. Nicey nice. Use a Hobart. Okay, good. Hobarts are good. Yeah, Hobart's a good brand. They hold up good. The inside, the guts are good. Hobart can also be repaired. Good stuff. Yeah. I got a dear friend that sells slicers and maintains slicers. I got a guy for everything. I got a guy for everything. It's crazy. It is crazy. But that's what we do. Okay, so use the whole bar. All right, good. 50-pound bags, flour, throw it in, beat, beat, beat. Mix it up, mix it up. I love it. Get that consistency. You roll them like this. You roll the pizza dough like this in the ball. You roll it. You got to keep doing this. Tucking it under, tucking it under. That's how you roll the pizza dough. Tuck it under, tuck it under. Put it in the white tray. If they still use the white trays, I don't know. And put them underneath. And they raise. Gresh, we call it. Gresh, gresh, gresh. In Italian, it raises. The dough raises, rises. Gresh. It's got a gresh. So that's how my mother used to say it. Gresh. It's got to grow. I know a little bit about a lot of things, not a lot about anything. I know a little bit about a lot of things, not a lot about anything. That's about it. So we had some good conversation today, guys. Oh, I got a friend of mine's son had an accident yesterday. This is crazy. So my friend comes in, co-worker. I don't call people I work with friends, but co-worker. We're pretty cool. But he came in and he says, my son has joined your club. I said, what club? I'm like, what? Oh, shit. YouTube? What club? No, he cut his finger off. I said, what? Oh, he cut his finger off on a table saw. And I said, oh my God. He cut his finger off on a table saw. Okay, let me absorb this for a minute. This took me back. I had to breathe. I had to think because he mangled it and he cut it off like I did. I lost 60%. He lost about the same on his pointer, though. He got distracted. His hand went right through the table saw, and he cut 60% of his pointer off. So yeah, I have to connect with the kid because well, I did it with a circular saw. That I lost my finger with a circular saw, so I still have problems with it. As you can see, I got to keep it bandaged, and it's over a year, 2 years. So I said, listen, man, it's going to be a mental problem. There's no doubt it's a mental issue also. It's not just a pain. There's a lot that goes with it. I'm dealing with this every day. And I have woken up in the morning screaming. Screaming. I live alone. Screaming, 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm serious. I've woken up screaming that I don't have a pinky because I lost 50% of strength in his hand by losing my pinky. Now, he lost his pointer, so the strength will still be there, but it's so up front. It's so up front. So I said, listen, let him heal up a little bit. Please, I'll come by. I'll talk to him. I can help him. I'll be a little support for him because it's not just physical, it's mental. There's a mental issue that goes along with losing it's not a limb. What do you call it? What do you call the finger? I lost a finger. Not a limb, right? What is it called? I didn't lose a limb. A limb would be an arm, right? Well, as you can see, Aunt, remember the physical pain? I walked right into the ambulance. I was making videos. So the physical pain is much different. The brain part, I lost a digit. Yes, I know I lost a digit. We call it a digit, but so I deal with the mental part daily, all day. I'm in meetings, I'm typing, I'm demonstrating, I'm conducting a meeting, my hands are moving. So it bothers me every day, but it is what it is. But there's going to be, and a young man also. Listen, I got up and I walked into an ambulance with my finger hanging off. Now let me get back to the surgery part. Well, okay, we're touched on the mental part. So he's going to have not mental issues, but there's going to be some coping skills that are going to be there, you know? And you don't need artificial meds like the antidepressants and all that other bullshit that they have on the market today. This shit makes you mort. It numbs the pain. It numbs the brain. Those antidepressant bullshit things that they have now. Zoloft and all that other garbage. Come on, shape up. Anyway, Xanax, all of that. You don't need that shit. The mental aspect is very rough, Mike John. I deal with it every day. PTSD. I know what you mean. Yeah, it is. So I want to talk to him on the mental level. The physical aspect, we can tolerate pain, as you can see, you know. The mental, that aspect, the mental aspect is going to be tough to deal with. I'm going to have to talk to him after a couple days. Right now he's healing, but I literally have woken up 3 o'clock in the morning screaming, screaming. My neighbor upstairs would call me and say, "You all right? You all right?" I'm like, "No, man, I don't know if I'm all right. This is a tough run. I've been through a lot of shit in my life, but I don't know why this is bothering me so much. It's just making me wake up and scream and shit." Okay, so fast forward. Yeah, I would never take an antidepressant pills. But hey, to each his own. I don't want to criticize those that do. It's just not my route. Just like being a man not collecting alimony from a woman, being a man, you got to step up, attack your demons head on, face on, like our grandparents did. They didn't have any of this shit. Move on, right? You got to be a man. You got to be a lady. You got to put it on your big girl panties and get moving. Alimony and fucking Zoloft. What's going on in the world? Okay. Anyway, uh, man's alimony and and Zoloft. What the fuck has happened? The world's gone bananas. I got about 10 more minutes, guys. So the mental aspect I'm going to speak to him about. I'm going to help this kid out, especially being a young kid. It's going to be tough on him. Definitely going to be a tough road ahead for him, but I will help him out. So that's the mental aspect that I'll help him with. The physical aspect, there's not much you can do. So here's what happened with me and him. Two differences. So with him, he went into his surgery and he was out cold. They knocked him out. They gave him, they put him under to do his surgery. For me, wide awake. Just like I'm talking to you, I was talking to my friend who was right next to me. I had my hand up in the air like this, and they were doing the surgery, and I'm talking about the Giants and the Jets and wrestling, and I'm like, ooh, ah, ooh, what are they doing? Oh, get it off, finish it off, because I didn't cut it straight off. It was still hanging, so I'm like this, and my finger's hanging down like this. I don't want to gross you guys out, but I'm like this. So what happened was it didn't go all the way through. It left a thin piece, so it was hanging. So the EMTs put it back up and wrapped me and got me to the hospital, obviously. And then I'm like this at what hospital is that? At Newark Trauma Center. Trauma Center. So I'm holding it up, and they're doing it. Nothing. Appendages. What is that? So anyway, mine was hanging. They had to finish it off, and I was still awake. I was just like this talking. University Hospital, Newark, New Jersey, Trauma Center. They knocked him out. He was out for hours while they did the surgery. No, I was wide awake. Just local. Everybody can handle different things. And then it was brutal. So hopefully this kid comes around okay. It's very sad to see. Oh yeah, it was a tough accident. No, I mean Nick, it was a tough accident. Circular saw right through my finger. There's a video of me in the ambulance. So it's about 60% loss. I have to keep this on because I get frostbite immediately when I go outside, and the pressure builds up. It's another show, another topic, but it's a matter of survival. That's all it is. It's just a matter of survival. So I'm going to guide this kid through this. I'll be his support. He can call me anytime. I'll help him through it. I cannot believe it happened to somebody else I know on a table saw. So what else do we got? That's about it. So we touched on a nice couple of topics this morning. That's it. Hope everybody is doing well, keeping it positive, living life, moving along. Just, making your mark here. We're here for a good time, not a long time. It's not going to be long. The building I'm in has been here since the 50s or 40s, right? Cycle through. Where you're standing right now, somebody else has stood there. No, where you built that business, somebody was there, right? TT, Baldwin Place, right? Our neighborhood. People were there. Things evolve. Things change. People change. Charlie, they took my thumb. Yep. Yeah, thank you, TT. This is how we're keeping it. No topics. Don't need it. I do not need it. We held strong at between 25 and 30 for a good 40 minutes. I'm good with that. That's good. That's perfect. For me, that's more than perfect. Yeah. So that's it. So yeah, that's basically it. Go ahead, Lauren. You said you have to say something. What? Anybody could say whatever they want. This is an open forum. I wanted to tell everybody to have a wonderful Wednesday. Very nice. Very nice, MB. Thank you for that. You too. Love those messages. Very, very nice. See that? Lauren could be in a chat where she's going bananas, slaying people, the master troll, MB, right? And then she could come in here and just go with the vibe. It's a very good thing that people can change their tone based on environment. We all can do that, you know. Thank you, MB. Appreciate that. But MB, man, don't don't underestimate. She's a slayer. MB, wave your hand. You are a slayer, right? She can slay him. Yeah, I just try to keep my tone the same as it is and go along. Yeah. So MB, you get out there. Did you iron your hair? Is your hair ironed and you're ready to go? MB irons her hair in the morning, like with an iron. I only go at someone who goes at me, my friends first, and you go strong. Yes, you do. It's all good. So whoever called this the Gay Social Club, MB, tell them to stop by or tell them thank you for watching. We appreciate their presence. It means they're watching, right? Yep. I just the kids' hair. Oh, you did the iron to kids' hair. All right. Very nice. Flat iron. Yeah. Make sure you unplug that thing. Those things get hot. Never understood. They should always, we're losing a good place. We're losing Harmons. We're losing Bed Bath and Beyond, and we're losing Face Values. We're losing all three of these stores: Bed Bath and Beyond, Harmons, and Face Values, which is a knockoff of, which is a sister to Harmons, or took over Harmons. So they're all closing. Bed Bath and Beyond's a great store, but they're closing. So that's a shame. Have a good day, Ralph. So yeah, that's it. They're closing, unfortunately. Yeah, Harmon's in West Caldwell is good. Yep. So they're closing. All right, so guys, I'm going to wrap it up. We spoke about my friend's son's accident. We spoke about men taking alimony from women. We spoke about women taking alimony from men. We spoke about child support, Social Security, alimony, and Child Support Day is the 15th. What else did we speak about? Oh, White Castle Valentine's. And Noel's Pizza Place. We spoke about Noel's Pizza Place. We just spoke about a whole bunch of different things. I hope this is something that you did enjoy. Evidently, 25 of you stayed around with me, so you must have enjoyed it. It's a nice little crowd to have. Digital, yeah. A lot of stores closing this year sucks. Even some Walmarts reported below spot. Everything went online. They should have shifted online. If they shifted online and had next day delivery, they could have stayed in business. You got to keep up with it. You can't stay stale. You can't stay stagnant. Just like in any career, you got to grow with your field. Follow me? So you got to go with the flow, right? Dunkin' Donuts, some of them went to a drive-through. Some of them got into the breakfast sandwich. You know what I mean? Yes. Yeah, my girl wanted a White Castle Valentine's. What am I gonna do? Okay, no pasta, no fancy restaurant. What are you? White Castle and a glass of wine. I'm good. Whatever. It's all good. It's all good. Paulie Clinton, I'm banging out. That was it for now. It's time for me to go. I got to get ready for my meeting in 5 minutes, which means I got to lock this off, turn on my virtual background, and go into Teams or Zoom. I got to see which one we're doing this morning. Yeah, White Castle. But you got to go to Tom's River to get it. Guys, listen. Thank you for stopping in. As always, your presence is a present. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have yourselves a blessed day. Look for some crazy videos throughout the day, depending on what goes on. And I will see you possibly on a wind down this evening. We'll see what we do. Maybe a little music, a wind down Wednesday. I don't know. To be determined. Forked River has one. Okay. All right. God bless you all. State buona. Ciao for now. Tommy Stigs hitting end broadcast.